Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today I got another Legendary Max video for you. We're going to do the Bretomart stand, or Bretomart stand, Bretomart stand Iron Banner machine gun. So this is the Iron Banner machine gun. This is the year 2 Taken King Iron Banner machine gun that you can get from doing Iron Banner. It was supposed to be this week. It didn't happen. I still wanted to do this video to get a look at the gun, talk about it. So what I do in my Legendary Max videos is I go over a gun in Destiny, take a look at the flavor text, take a look at the base stats, talk about the gun and the talents that I have on mine. Then we'll get into some PvE and PvP performance, talk about how it stacks up, what I think about it, what I like, what I don't like. So let's get right into it. So we got the Bretomart stand. It reads, a heavy fire weapon forged in the fire by the Lords of the Iron Banner. That's the flavor text you're going to get on pretty much all of the Iron Banner weapons. Forged in the fire to get a little reference to the gun. So it's an Iron Banner gun. We found out that the Iron Lords are going to play a little part in the new Rise of Iron expansion coming out. So this is one of those Iron Lords, Bretomart. Hopefully we'll get to find out what happened to him eventually. But right now we just got this machine gun that we get to use. So let's take a look at my Bretomart, or let's talk about the base stats from Planet Destiny. We'll take a look at the Bretomart stand. It has a rate of fire of 66, impact 53. Range 15, stability 60, reload 26, aim assist 74, equip speed 26, recoil direction 77, and zoom is 15. They're pretty solid stats. It's the high impact variety. There's not much higher. I think the only one higher right now is the Bane of the Taken, which is the Queen's gear that you can get from doing a Challenge of the Elders. And it's got an impact of 63, so this one's about 10 lower, but there's not very many in that super high impact, super low rate of fire range. And I think this one hits the sweet spot, because if you look at it compared to the Quillam's Terminus, they have very identical stats. This one actually has more base stability, more base reload, more base aim assist, but it has slower equip speed. That's the only thing that is worse off in the categories, is the equip speed. So compares very, very favorably against the Quillam's Terminus, and the Quillam's Terminus is the go-to heavy weapon of the Taken King because of the talents that you can get on it and just how effective it is as a machine gun in PvE and PvP. So the Bretomart stand right up there with it as far as talents and stats go. So let's take a look at mine, see what it's got on it. Then we'll talk about PvE and PvP gameplay. So I got a Void version. This dropped many months ago. I've had this for a while. I infused it up to 327 so far. I haven't gotten much higher than that. I haven't gotten much infusion fuel for heavy weapons, so don't know what to think about that. But it has Accurized Ballistics, Smart Drift Control, Field Choke, Eye of the Storm, Speed Reload, Brace Frame, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Crowd Control. I like Crowd Control on a heavy weapon because you can definitely kill 2 to 3 or 4 people with one mag. I switched between Brace Frame, or I could use any one of these 3. Speed Reload would be pretty cool. I like having the stability, but it's not that necessary on a heavy weapon like this, and especially with Eye of the Storm. So if I'm taking damage and giving out damage, I'll get more accurate as my health gets lower, so Brace Frame may not be necessary. It's a really cool gun. I like it. I haven't used it as much as, say, my Ruin Wake or my Quillam's Terminus, just because the Quillam's is such an easy go-to gun. But Bretomart's has been solid. This one's been very, very solid. The archetype that it is makes it a solid gun. Talents on it are pretty good. Definitely pretty good. So let's get into some PvE and PvP gameplay. PvE, it's a solid machine gun. I would use my Quillam's Terminus over this one in PvE just because the talents that are inherent on the Quillam's Terminus are very PvE focused, very raid focused, but this is an extremely capable heavy machine gun too. It's the right archetype. You got enough ammo, but it hits hard enough where you're going to be taking people out. And it's got good range, so you can hit stuff from a decent distance. PvE, you're always good to go with a machine gun. You're never going to struggle with that. You might not be able to put quite as much damage into a boss as you want to, but I mean, it's a machine gun. You're going to do what you're going to do. If you want to be doing that, you need to be using the that old gun that's the Sleeper Simulant. I had to look it up. But it's a solid machine gun. I'm going to give it a solid B in PvE. PvP is where this gun actually for me shines. I was using it in some Mayhem Rumble, and it was a monster, man. I was getting the accuracy, I was getting the kills, taking out 2 to 3 people per mag. The only thing it needs is a little bit more ammo, and I think that's a PvP thing, not really a gun thing. A little bit more ammo and this thing would be ridiculous. So pair it with some some ammo armor, or maybe an ammo talent. Maybe if you get a little bit more ammo, maybe get an extended mag or something like that. It'll be solid, so solid. It's already solid though. I really enjoy it. I've been running brace frames, so my mag size has been a little smaller, but I have really good accuracy. I'm gonna switch it up, try some other talents in there, maybe speed reload, get that mag size back up. But brace frame, still getting 2 to 3 kills per mag, as long as I'm not getting killed myself. But it's a lot of fun. I like using it. Sometimes I like using machine guns more than rocket launchers in PvP if I know I'm not going to get immediately rocket launchered to death, because I can grab the heavy, kind of back off, wait for everybody to fire their rockets, and then I move in with the heavy. I can take out 2 or 3 people just on the fly as I'm running through. So that's my general strategy with a machine gun, and this one definitely can fill that role, especially with crowd control, Eye of the Storm, and any one of the middle tree perks. It's a solid gun. I like it. Hopefully Iron Banner will be coming around soon, and he'll be selling it, and you can tell me what you think about Bretomart stand. So what do you think, guys? Do you have one? Oh, PvP, I'm going to give it a B+. PvP gets a B+. But anyway, tell me about your Bretomart stand. Do you have one? Do you want one? What talents do you have? Do you even like machine guns? And what other guns would you like me to take a look at for you? So let me know in the comments, guys. But I'm going to get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, guys, I'm Death from Above, and I'll see you later. See you, bye.